Blessed day, everybody. I want to share a story. There was an incident at what is now a primary school where a boy was in a fight with a girl. And this fight was disturbing slash frightening for some. Some laughed while some were ashamed. One of the witnesses was a little boy, and moments after the fight broke up, this little boy found himself in a conversation with his big sister. And she said something to him like, "Don't put your hands on a girl and don't kick a girl." Something like that. And she went on to say, if you find yourself in an argument with a girl, don't fight her. Just grab her and kiss her. And for years, this little boy would revisit this conversation as he grew up. And growing up in the environment he grew up in, he himself found himself in similar situations with girls that almost turned into fights. Now, while he could never bring himself to kiss one of these girls he had arguments with, psychologically, if he couldn't bring himself to kiss one of these girls, then he shouldn't bring himself to fling kick nor box for nor either. Now, a lot of us are in abusive relationships, and there is a fight to say who is in control. And quite a few men are hurting in these situations as well. One thing I've always told myself is if I have to beat up my woman for she respect me and herself and for the relationship work, then I don't want to be with her. And different people get angry or upset for different reasons. And all that natural. We as individuals get angry or upset with ourselves from time to time. But do we abuse ourselves in those situations? When your foot hurt you, who is it that turn to their hands and walk on them? Or when any other part of our body is in pain, do we inflict further pain to that part of our body, or do we do our best to nurse it back to full health? The World Health Organization says 1 in 3 women experience abuse. Some 35% of all women will experience either intimate partner or non partner violence. And additionally, study goes on to say that 38% of all women murdered were reportedly killed by their partners. 38%. When a man and a woman join themselves together, they are no longer two, but they are now one. And nobody deserves to die by the hand of someone they love, or go to bed in fear that the person next to you might kill you. As men, we have to realize that our women and children are in pain. And because of these physical abuses, it affects their mental health and how they perform in the different sectors of society. One very important one is the home. And brethren, if you have a friend where make some talk more while along these lines, try and reason with him privately. Let's not judge each other, but encourage each other to be better. Because, as the study says, 1 in 3 women, and that's 30+%. And these are very sensitive situations. And if they affect our women, then they affect us as well. Not all of us are lucky to have a big sister where you will find yourself in such a conversation at a tender age. Show you the ropes and encourage you to do better. And if you admire or look up to such a big sister, then you would want for other women the same you would want for such a big sister, or even your mother. So, big sister, big up yourself. I love you.